Alright, hey everybody, Mr. Awesome here again, bringing the next episode of the series. In the last episode, I played 2 bouts. The first one kind of ended pretty quickly, and I thought I was going to get the win on this last one, but I didn't. Ended up in a draw, which is not good enough. So here we are, going to continue. We're going to try it again. And this guy's pretty beefcake, so I'm going to mess him up a little bit. In my last video, I gave definitely a thorough explanation of the channel, where it's going, what it's been doing, stuff like that. And just wanted to continue. Oh, dude, what the hell? Oh, I'm calling shenanigans. Oh, the hell. Alright, I'll be quiet. Maybe that's what I need to do. Let's try this again. Take that, woman.
What he got hit with. Remove that fear a little bit from his mind that it will happen again. He can correct the mistake.
Damn. I can't believe I got dropped so early in the fight.
During your training career, is this the type of matchup that you liked when you had a power puncher facing another power puncher?
No, I hated it. I never wanted to fight. I wanted to be the only guy in that ring that brought that to the party.
Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt. You know, his opponent's doing a good job of just being patient now.
I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I hope they're talking about the other guy being hurt.
The guys that they've had someone hurt, they get a little careless, they get caught. He better watch out that he doesn't get put on that landscape.
Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well.
I'm gonna try and just go after this guy's body as soon as I can here, and kind of weaken him out for the later rounds.
That's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know.
I have to get used to my range too, because my punches wrap around his head a little too often, so I'm gonna have to start using more uppercuts than I like. I think the more I throw these right crosses, the more they're gonna go behind his head. Alright, I don't know if I saved the round. I hope I saved it, went 10-9. Or actually went 9-10, you know what I mean.
Well, a lot of our fans at home right now, they're asking and they're wondering, what does Gus tell him in the corner? Well, I can tell you what he doesn't tell him. Like a lot of these trainers that don't know what they're doing, he's not going to ask him if he's all right.
I'm gonna definitely try and rock this guy's body as often as I can.
Andre Bishop's out there for another.
Oh, sayonara, sucker. See, look at that. I mean, what was that? I hit him in the back of the head. Maybe I hit him in the ear. Oh well. Poor hit detection. Alright, so like I said, I feel a little comfortable now. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, it's like 1 a.m. right now. Anyways, I feel a little bit more confident now, so I'm going to continue to talk about what I was saying earlier, which was really just the fact that my last video I really talked about kind of what I've been doing, you know, stuff like that. So in this video, I just want to continue to reiterate that I'm still working on that Crysis 2 video. It's a fun little project. I'm definitely not going to be bringing you a lot of gameplay of it because, well, there's a couple of reasons. A, I want to finish the series because this is actually a really good game, and I'm not playing it because there's other games that I'm playing right now that are really good, and I'm really enjoying the Crysis single player, and I really hope to have that, personally, I really hope to have it completed before SOCOM and Portal 2 come out. And in fact, I mean, I'm going to play SOCOM because I've got the move bundle on order. Actually, I've got it paid off. But I don't really care if the game is good or bad. I know it's going to be something I want to play with the sharpshooter. And since I don't have Killzone, I might just do an exclusive thing on it. But I'm really looking forward to Portal 2. In addition to that, and this is something that obviously you're not going to be able to see, I'm picking up the Final Fantasy IV Collector's Edition for the, or actually, what's it called? Collector's something for the PSP. and it basically includes it's a full HD remake of Final Fantasy IV. Plus, it comes with the. It's kind of like an expansion, really. But it plays out a little bit like a sequel. It kind of, it's really just a HD remake, and it includes 2 versions. The first version is the actual game itself, and the second version is it's kind of like an expansion. It was never released out here. I think it was only released on an iPhone or something like that in Japan. So I'm looking forward to continuing that story because it's probably my second or third favorite one in the series. And when it's remade in HD, it's even better. And what I've noticed is what Sony's been doing with the PSP and some of the games is when they come out with games that are either parts 1 and part 2 or with an expansion and so on, stuff like that, they don't force you to play the full game first. You can actually play the second mode. You can play it right out of the box without having to unlock anything. And it'll let you it'll really let you just play whatever mode you want to play, and you can have multiple saves on each one and so on and so forth. So I'm looking forward to that. It also comes out on April 19th, which is the same release date as SOCOM and Portal. And then I've been going back and forth with a few friends talking about how I thought Crysis 2 would do better if it was released in mid-January rather than when it was, in between Homefront and Killzone, stuff like that. And so I was saying that Operation Flashpoint Red River is a very fun tactical game. There's really nothing else on the consoles quite like it that's going to give you a really good milsim type of experience. I mean, there's America's Army and Arma on the PC, but nothing on the console, and I'm really glad that they've kind of gone back and looked at what was wrong with Dragon Rising and went away from what they were doing before and just kind of focus on one special thing, which was just realism and co-op. So with that, they took out all competitive multiplayer aspects of it and turned it into a complete co-op type of a game, which is perfect for me and a couple of friends. And I was really kind of stuck because I have these 3 games, and by which I am skipping on Mortal Kombat, and then I had Duke Nukem a couple weeks later. So now that Duke Nukem's in, I was originally saying that Red River should have been put out in mid-June so that people can replenish their wallets, get some new funds, and buy the game. And perhaps the people over with who made Duke have heard me and decided, that's a good idea. We're gonna go ahead and do that. So on one end you can thank me, on another end you can hate me, but whatever. Yeah, it was my idea for them to push it back to June. But anyways, this is really nice because now I can switch some funds over and I can get all these games and then still be able to play Duke Nukem and enjoy the hell out of that game, because that's what's wrong. There's nothing wrong with a game full of sexual innuendos or alcohol use and stuff like that. In fact, it brings me back to when I first started to play Conquer and how I was like, this is the best game ever because it looked so innocent and it was kind of crude, but it had it wasn't too bad, but it was just nothing like it, and oh, don't tie up, and oh, bastard. So that's, I'm really looking forward to being able to not just be able to purchase these games, but with these breaks actually be able to play them, and maybe even record them and do some stuff with them here for you guys. And with that, that's another reason why I feel like there's no way I can do more Crysis videos or a whole lot of these other videos, which is why I really want to get this Fight Night done, so I can focus on other projects and move on, do some new stuff, and all that. Anyways, how's this fight going so far? How would you here's another thing I mentioned earlier about how I'm doing these you be the judge type of bouts. Well, let's do the same thing with these here. If this fight I mean, let's say I knock him out, and that's one thing, but how do you guys have this fight scored so far? Do you have me winning? Do you have me losing? How many rounds am I winning or losing? You know, stuff like that. Put them in the comment section. Let's have some fun with it. Let's add some viewer interactivity and use these empty and barren comment sections for some useful fun. And know that, again, I want to increase my sub count for the sake of at least getting views to my videos, so that ultimately I can get comments that I can interact with. Bottom line, it's about interaction. This is a hobby that I do because I enjoy doing it. I don't care about any other aspect socially other than just to communicate with people about, you know, what I provide. Think of it like a sports analyst with their own blog columns. You know, they always want to get some type of feedback and stuff like that. So that's where I'm at. I'm trying to think what else I can say while this fight's almost over. I'm getting clocked because I'm forcing the uppercut. Oh, that would have been nice. There you go.
There's a taste of the sweet science. You see the skill he has in counterpunching.
And you know what he's doing? He's taking his opponent's jab away.
Oh, and they decide to trade.
I'm getting quiet again. It's really easy to do when you're really trying to concentrate to set up these punches. You know, like I'm really trying to set up that counter right hand over the top with him. Like if I get like this distance here, I can force him to throw the right overhand and land the counter with my right overhand. So like I just try to flick jabs, you know, this far away.
Oh, he definitely is. And what you want to do now is maybe test the waters, what kind of finish you are. Maybe.
I gotta get out these ropes.
Not get reckless, but show that you can finish.
What a forceful hook by Andre Bishop.
Ooh.
Teddy, what does he need to do right here? He has no balance. His legs aren't underneath him.
Well, you know he can't move because he's going to fall on his own, or the referee's going to stop it. So believe it or not, he's either
There we go.
Oh, he is stunned. He could go big.
Nice. Alright. So I should definitely be owning this dude right here. Even if he gets up. Which I hope he does, because he's kind of a fun boxer. Come on. Nope. Game over. I win. Alright, well, that's one way to look at it. Was I winning this fight? Post it in the comment section. Let me know. Otherwise, stay tuned. Next episode is going to be coming up very shortly. And we'll watch the next fight. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna cut this episode later. I'm gonna watch this cutscene first. So let's talk through the black screen of mystery here while we wait for it to load. And I don't have anything to say, so I'm just gonna let you guys know that I don't know. I have AIDS. There you go. I have AIDS, and yeah, AIDS are fun. Giggity.
Brian Kenny back here in our Friday Night Fight studios. We have an update on the career of rising star Andre Bishop. And while he certainly hasn't taken an easy road so far in his career, Bishop is poised to have his coming out party against top 15 middleweight contender Ricardo Alvarez, something virtually unheard of for a prospect with so few pro fights. What's more, the fight will take place in Alvarez's hometown of Chicago, although we can expect a few fans to make the trip from Philly.
Yeah, that's not even fair.
What can I do for you, Mr. McQueen?
Andre, I have to tell you something about your father. Before he died, he and I agreed to a deal. I was going to get him a title shot and let Gus stay on as his manager. Sadly, he never got a chance to tell Gus about it. I'll give you the same deal. Keep Gus as your trainer and manager. I'll promote your fights. Megan's young. She's got other fighters. And think about your brother.
What about my brother?
Raymond's got talent. Not your kind of talent, but he's big. You see how big he is? He could be heavyweight champ someday. Isaac Frost looks unbeatable now. But who knows? Be smart, Andre. Let me take you and Raymond to the top.
Look, Mr. McQueen, I don't appreciate you talking about my father or trying to get me to go behind Gus's back. Stay away from my brother and stay away from me. Are we clear?
You have no idea who you're fucking with, kid.
Nope, apparently not.
Oh, good luck with Alvarez. I got a feeling it's not gonna be your night.
Man, everyone's just riding this dude. Anyways, so far our story's been pretty good. I'm gonna end it here, and we'll continue on the next episode. Yeah, thanks for watching, I guess, and yeah, peace.